All right, Ultimate Spider-Man #2. I actually reviewed the first issue on my main channel, Jon Del Arroz, so you can go look for it over there. But with this, I'm back to my comic review channel, so thank you guys for being a part of this. Hit the like and subscribe button, of course. We love the fact that you're coming in here, and actually we can talk about comics. That's the best. So I'm glad to have a second channel just to do this. Now, this is Jonathan Hickman's work right now, and the art is pretty solid through here. It looks very cinematic all the way around. And everything looks good. Peter's, of course, 35. He's got 2 kids, Mary Jane. That's kind of the setup. And at the end of the last issue, it was revealed that he was supposed to have been bitten by the spider, but somebody screwed up this world, so he wasn't. But he got the spider from an Iron Man in another world, and now went out and had himself get bit, and so he's starting to manifest his spider powers. And he's wearing just a plain black suit at the beginning of this, which, his daughter kind of redesigns things during this. It ends up cute on the family level. It is a little dark for Spider-Man, is what I got to say. Spider-Man is kind of a lighthearted character at the end of the day, and so it doesn't quite feel right on that level, and it's supposed to. It's Hickman, so he's setting up the whole universe to not feel right here. Spider-Man gets into his first sort of bouts here as J. Jonah Jameson and Ben Parker, who's alive, while May's dead, is the opposite in this universe. And he fights the Shocker, and the Shocker. The funny part is Shocker just like tricks him first, blows him out of the water, does it again, blows him out of the water, and that's kind of how this second issue goes. Spider-Man's not good at fighting just yet. Look at the art's really nice on this. I do like that there's a little more action happening now. The first issue was literally all talking, which was, it kind of worked, but I don't like that out of comic books. And there's some slow character moments in here, as, of course, Peter loses his secret identity to his daughter, and he's still kind of hiding things from Mary Jane at this point, which I don't understand that. There's a Green Goblin kind of in the background who's blowing up Wilson Fisk's stuff, and that's like the other thing that's happening. So this is a super slow burn, and I kind of want a little more to it. This is something that I don't like about Hickman too much. I feel like he's like so obsessed with the world building that he often forgets to really move the story along, and it's not always guaranteed that it's going to go somewhere with Jonathan Hickman. That's kind of like the main issue you run into with him. And so with this, I really wanted a little bit more, but it is starting out like a 6-issue series like Ultimate Spider-Man used to be, where it's building that first origin arc, but over a trade paperback. And that's what we got here. So this is probably better read in trade at this point. And this is going to be the way that Hickman is always. Maybe even better in omnibus when you see the whole thing. And so it's going to be difficult to want to keep up with this on single issues. There's a lot of hype behind it, and I really just think it's because of the nostalgia of Spider-Man and Mary Jane. The lesson Marvel should take from this is that people want Spider-Man and Mary Jane together. They don't want this nonsense that's going on in Amazing Spider-Man. But at the same time, this is a very dark universe. Peter's still not happy, even though he's got the perfect life. I mean, it's kind of silly. And the burn's a little bit too slow. With the cover, you would have expected him to fight the Green Goblin or something, and they just kind of cameoed the character. And so I feel like this needs to pick up more, and I might start waiting for trade already at this point, and we're 2 issues in. So it's still all right. I mean, it's still overall much better than anything else I've read from Marvel. So I'll call this a 8 out of 10. Just because it is solid, it's competently written, the characters are competently written, the art's pretty. It just it's a little slow for the single issue. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.